The year was 1876. Queen Victoria ruled Britain with a firm yet compassionate hand. The era was marked by progress and prosperity, with the Industrial Revolution transforming the landscape and economy. But it also had a dark side, hidden beneath the veneer of advancement. Beneath the surface, secrets lurked in the foggy streets and dimly lit houses. One such secret unfolded in the London suburb of Balham, a seemingly quiet and respectable area. It was a tale of intrigue and suspicion involving characters who seemed straight out of a detective novel. This was the unsolved mystery of Charles Bravo, a case that baffled even the sharpest minds. Charles Bravo was a young barrister, ambitious and well-regarded in his profession. He seemed to have it all, a promising career, a beautiful wife, and a life of affluence. But one spring evening, tragedy struck. Bravo fell violently ill, collapsing in his home. His sudden death shocked everyone, from his family to the broader community. It left a chilling question. Was it an accident, a tragic twist of fate, or a sinister act of foul play? The mystery gripped Victorian society. It became a sensation, capturing the public's imagination. Newspapers were filled with speculation, each day bringing new theories and suspicions. Rumors swirled in the drawing rooms of the elite. Could it be suicide, driven by some hidden despair? Or was it something more sinister, like murder, committed by someone close to him? The stage was set for an enduring mystery that continues to fascinate us today, a puzzle that modern historians still strive to solve. Charles Bravo was born into privilege. He enjoyed a comfortable upbringing. He was educated at Oxford University. After graduating, Bravo pursued a career in law. He became a barrister. Bravo was known for his sharp intellect and ambition. He was a rising star in his field. He moved in influential circles. His life seemed full of promise. But fate, it seemed, had other plans. Bravo met a young widow named Florence Bravo. They began a whirlwind romance. Their courtship was brief. They married within a year of meeting. Florence was beautiful and charming, but she also carried a secret from her past. This secret would soon cast a long shadow over their marriage, and it would play a central role in the mystery surrounding Bravo's death. Florence Bravo was a woman of beauty and intelligence, but her life had been touched by tragedy. She was widowed at a young age. This left her vulnerable and alone. The loss of her first husband was a heavy burden to bear. Before meeting Bravo, Florence had a passionate affair. It was with a prominent doctor named James Manby Gully. Gully was a controversial figure. He was known for his unconventional medical practices. Their affair was intense but short-lived. Florence carried the weight of this past relationship. It haunted her. The memories of Gully lingered in her mind. She confessed her secret to Bravo before their marriage. He seemed to accept it, but the shadow of Gully loomed large in their lives. Their marriage was plagued by tension and unhappiness. The couple argued frequently. There were whispers of jealousy and resentment. Florence's past was a constant source of friction. It created an atmosphere of suspicion. This would become a crucial element in the investigation following Bravo's sudden death. The tension in their marriage was palpable, and many wondered if it had contributed to the tragic events that unfolded. The investigation delved deep into their troubled relationship, uncovering secrets and lies that had festered for years. Florence's past with Gully was scrutinized, and every argument with Bravo was dissected. The public was captivated by the scandal, and the newspapers were filled with sensational stories about the couple's tumultuous marriage. The mystery of Bravo's death became a topic of widespread speculation. Florence, now a widow once more, found herself at the center of a storm. Her life, marked by tragedy and controversy, was forever changed by the events that transpired. The date was April 18th, 1876, a day that would be etched in the annals of history for its tragic events. It was a seemingly ordinary evening at the Bravo residence, a grand Victorian house that stood as a symbol of prosperity and elegance. The couple had dined with friends earlier that night, enjoying a lavish meal and engaging in lively conversation. They returned home seemingly in good spirits, their laughter echoing through the quiet streets as they walked arm in arm. But shortly after retiring to their room, the atmosphere shifted dramatically. Tragedy struck with a sudden and violent force. Charles Bravo was suddenly and violently ill, his face contorted in pain as he clutched his stomach. He complained of a burning sensation in his throat and stomach, his voice filled with agony. He began to vomit uncontrollably, his body racked with spasms. Florence, his devoted wife, rushed to his side, her heart pounding with fear. She was horrified by his condition, her mind racing with thoughts of what could have caused such sudden illness. She immediately called for help, her voice trembling with urgency. A local doctor arrived at the scene, his face etched with concern as he hurried into the room. He found Bravo in agonizing pain, his condition deteriorating rapidly with each passing moment. The doctor was baffled by the sudden and severe illness. He suspected poisoning, a thought that sent chills down his spine. Despite the doctor's best efforts, Charles Bravo died 3 days later, his life slipping away amidst the confusion and despair. His death was sudden and shocking, leaving the community in a state of mourning and disbelief. It sent shockwaves through their quiet community, the news spreading like wildfire. The circumstances surrounding his demise were suspicious, whispers of foul play and dark secrets circulating among the townsfolk. This pointed towards a dark and sinister possibility: murder. The once peaceful Bravo residence was now shrouded in mystery and fear. The autopsy confirmed the doctor's initial suspicions. Charles Bravo had been poisoned. Traces of antimony, a toxic substance, were found in his system. Antimony was known to cause symptoms similar to those Bravo experienced. The discovery of antimony immediately raised red flags. It pointed to a deliberate act of poisoning. The question on everyone's mind was, who would want Charles Bravo dead? The investigation focused on those closest to him. Florence naturally became a prime suspect. Her past relationship with Dr. Gully added fuel to the fire. Suspicions also fell on the household staff. One maid, in particular, became a person of interest. She had access to the household supplies, including potentially poisonous substances. The police questioned her extensively, but no concrete evidence emerged. Section 6. The investigation. The investigation into Charles Bravo's death was complex and frustrating. The police faced a tangled web of relationships, secrets, and lies. Each suspect had their own motives and opportunities, but proving guilt proved to be an elusive task. Florence Bravo's troubled marriage and past affair with Dr. Gully made her a central figure in the investigation. Some theorized that she had poisoned her husband to escape a loveless marriage. Others believed Gully might have been involved, seeking revenge for Florence's rejection. The household staff was also subjected to intense scrutiny. The maid in particular faced harsh interrogation. But she maintained her innocence. No conclusive evidence linked her to the crime. The investigation dragged on for months. The police followed every lead, but they hit dead end after dead end. The mystery of Charles Bravo's death remained unsolved. Section 7. Whispers and speculation. The Charles Bravo case became a media sensation. The Victorian public was captivated by the salacious details. Newspapers published sensationalized accounts of the case. They printed rumors and innuendo as fact. Public opinion was divided. Some believed Florence was a cold-blooded killer. Others saw her as a victim of circumstance. The lack of concrete evidence only fueled the speculation. Theories abounded, ranging from accidental poisoning to a suicide pact gone wrong. The case became a topic of conversation in drawing rooms and pubs alike. Everyone had their own theory. The mystery of Charles Bravo's death became a morbid obsession for Victorian society. It was a story ripe with intrigue, betrayal, and unanswered questions. Section 8. Unsolved and Unforgotten. Despite the extensive investigation and media frenzy, the truth behind Charles Bravo's death remained elusive. No one was ever charged with his murder. The case went cold, but it was far from forgotten. The unsolved mystery continued to haunt the public imagination. Over the years, numerous books, documentaries, and articles have revisited the case. Amateur sleuths have pored over the evidence, hoping to uncover the truth. The case remains a subject of debate and speculation even today. Was Charles Bravo murdered by his wife? Did a jealous lover exact revenge? Or was there another, more sinister explanation? The passage of time has done little to diminish the intrigue surrounding this Victorian-era mystery. Section 9. The Enduring Mystery. The unsolved murder of Charles Bravo stands as a testament to the enduring power of mystery. The case continues to fascinate us. It reminds us that even in the most civilized societies, darkness can lurk beneath the surface. The lack of closure in the case is perhaps what makes it so compelling. We are left to grapple with the same questions that plagued the Victorians. We search for answers in the shadows of the past. The Charles Bravo case is a reminder that some mysteries may never be solved, but the search for truth, the pursuit of justice, continues to drive us. And so the story of Charles Bravo endures, a haunting reminder of the secrets that can lie hidden in plain sight.